welcome to this week's programme. In this week's programme we look back at the Shotgun and Chelsea Bun Club. Last weekend was their third annual conference, which was a huge success, with many key speakers including inspirational shooters Abby Ling, Anita North and Cheryl Hall. We look back over the last 3 years and we talked to Victoria to find out a little bit more how it all started. So Victoria, for somebody looking in though, how did it all start?
So I wanted to get my girlfriends into clay shooting from school and they didn't know anyone that shot. So I organised a group lesson at South Worcester Shooting Ground in September 2011. And they came along and we all had such a great time. I had a cake stand in the back of my car randomly that had been in there for weeks, baked a Victoria sponge, and we had we shot under instruction in the pouring rain, and then had tea and cake, polystyrene cups, and a Victoria sponge made by me. And yeah, it's just grown from there really. Got really quite active on social media, threw absolutely everything I could at it in terms of time and just rallying up more people, and now it's just grown and grown and grown.
In terms of that though, today this is your full-time job, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So I quit my day job in June 2012 and I've just never looked back really. I started the club while I was still working and getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to send emails and web pages and tweets and Facebook posts and stuff. And it's been, I probably do the full-time job with about 5 people. And that's where it is.
So, one of the amazing facts as well that you've just told me is over 6,000 ladies have tried clay shooting through yourself.
Yeah, it's quite remarkable really, isn't it? So in our first year, it was about 100. But the count up that we did recently, it's just over 6,000 now. And it's such a cross-section of women as well. So we've got, just kind of single mums, working mums, professional ladies, high net worth ladies, and everyone in between really. And everyone just gets on and it's so nice and there's a real sense of like community and camaraderie and it's quite jolly and it's good fun and we don't take ourselves too seriously. And yeah, everyone can come along, it's lovely.
The great thing as well for that is, it's showcasing that ladies can get into the great sport of clay shooting, but also they can get into game shooting as well.
Yeah, they can, yeah. So obviously some people don't want to go down the route of game shooting, which is absolutely fine, but we do like to kind of promote it as, it's a great British institution, it's a great source of food, and it's also a really good fun day out as well. So we do our normal events, which all ladies are welcome to, and then we do specialist events as well. So we work with grounds like Prescott Shooting School, and we do introduction to game shooting days, where girls can learn all different aspects of it. So from the team, the beaters, the picker-ups, etiquette, what to wear, tipping, what's a sporting bird, safety, and everything about a great day. A lot of ladies just wouldn't know how to get involved in game shooting. So by organising these training days, it gives them confidence. And then we also organise a number of novice game days as well. So for ladies that want to shoot game for the first time, we do 6 or 7 days at Ripley Castle in North Yorkshire. So it's a proper driven day. Some days, if the girls are particularly novice, we'll start with a clay drive in the park just to get their eye in. And all the girls have loaders and, hopefully that'll start them off on their journey as game shots.
When we look at clay shooting, it's really exciting that you've got some really great big names from the clay shooting world, like Cheryl Hall, Abby Ling, Anita North, Caroline Povey. They're all involved in helping you as well, aren't they?
Yeah, it's so humbling, really. So Cheryl's our club ambassador, and she's just been an absolute sweetheart since the day I met her, which was at the Chelsea Bun Club conference, and now we're really good friends. And I just love her kind of passion and belief in what we do, and she supports us when she can, when she's not away shooting. Anita is just a sweetheart. We're doing an Olympic trap training day with her soon, and she's really passionate about educating ladies on the sport that she loves and the discipline that she loves, and she just gets involved. And a lot of people wouldn't even know of all her accolades and unless she said, because she just gets so involved. Caroline, she's just such an inspiration. Bless her. And we did some events at her father's ground in Derbyshire. And Abby, just love Abby. So we both work with Alan Payne quite a lot. Got absolute masses of respect and adoration for Abby. And she's hosting an event on the 27th of June for us, which we're really, really excited about.
And when we look at that, you said you've got ladies from all generations, cross sections and everything else, but the influence now with some of those top shots as well. I know you're also looking to put some pathways in to help ladies who come and experience it for the first day but actually want to take it up and really enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. So as we said earlier, something like 6,000 ladies have tried shooting through the club, and it's all very fun, and it's really nice to come along. But a lot of ladies do want to kind of buy a gun, and they want to go shooting on their own, and they want all the kind of kit, and they want to progress in whichever kind of path that it would take them. So this year's all about confidence and education, and we've just ran our first pilot intermediate training day at West London, which was a massive success. And now we're going to start doing more educational days around the country where girls can learn all about, again, safety, how to buy a gun, what's gun fit, eye dominance, stance, tackling kind of tricky shots, and just preparing them for their onward journey in clay shooting.
When we look at the pathway and the development, we know that lots of ladies can come for the first time. They can come and shoot 30 clays and enjoy the company of other ladies and start to enjoy it. They, of course, can repeat that experience that they want. But this year particularly, I know you're developing something you did last year, that ladies who want to improve now can have a different option when they come on the days, can't they?
Yeah, they can, yeah. So it's really good. 30 is a great number. It's just enough clays to kind of get you interested, and any more for your first couple of times, it might be a few too many. So lots of ladies have learnt to shoot through the club, and they've now got their own gun and shoot on their own, which is just wonderful. But we now do a 75 clay group which runs alongside the 30 clay group, and the girls still get coached but on harder targets, and they can still kind of be a part of the club, and they don't have to kind of move on. And it's nice that they can catch up with friends that they've made there, and catch up with all the gossip, and still get coached, and kind of keep that kind of Chelsea Bun Club camaraderie alive, which is a critical part of the club, really. There's a real sense of community, and the girls are all just wonderful, and it's nice that that the older girls can stay in and enjoy it.
And last year, one of the things, again, on that theme, you did have a really good competition day that you held down at Ladyswood, which we came down to cover. Are you going to do something similar again this year?
I think so. We haven't quite decided yet. So the conference and National Ladies Shooting Day have kind of kept us quite busy, really. And the fact that we're doing about 50 or 60 clay events this year, we're doing simulated days as well, and socials and more educational days. So perhaps, but yeah, it's kind of in progress at the moment.
So Victoria, it's 3 years since you started this fantastic club, and I know in June you've got a very special day. It's the first ever National Ladies Shooting Day. Tell me a little bit more about that.
It is. It's hugely exciting. So we're holding 22 events all on the same day, which will follow the normal Chelsea Bun Club format, which is 30 cartridges and clays coached over a variety of stands. It's just a great opportunity for women that haven't shot to come and have a go. It's only £35 per event, and that includes everything. And it'd be nice for ladies that don't normally come to our events to come along and just to meet other ladies and network, and then they can go shooting together, and it just kind of consolidates the women's shooting community, really. We've got so many prizes as well. We've got about £8,000 worth of prizes, and because there are so many women coming along on one day, so we've got a prize from Fur, Feather and Fin and Alan Payne per event. And then we're going to do like a mega draw, so everyone that's booked in, they get entry into the draw, and we'll be drawing them from Bisley Shooting Ground, which will be our HQ for the day. So even if you don't win the shooting, then you could go home with like £1,000 head to toe Dubarry outfit, or a cartridge bag, or something wonderful. So yeah, it should be a really, really fun day. And the idea behind it was to just grow the profile of ladies shooting, like beyond the clay shooting community. And we've got so many great companies that have helped to support it, and just try and broaden our reach, really, and just show that everyone can come along clay shooting. It's friendly, it's not intimidating, you don't need anything to come along, and it will just be a really, really good day. And if the girls like it, hopefully they'll come again, whether that's to a Chelsea Bun Club day, or another ladies shooting club, or just to book a lesson, or just tell their friends what a great sport shooting is.
And with that in mind, I mean, hopefully you're going to have hundreds of ladies shooting on that day, but these things just don't happen, do they? I mean, for you, you've had some fantastic support to be able to put this day on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work, and we're very grateful to have some awesome companies behind us. So Browning Guns, who've kindly sponsored it, Dubarry have, Alan Payne and Fur, Feather and Fin have just come on board as well. And then so many great companies have given us prizes for our mega draw. So it should be really, really good, and it's really great to have the support of companies like those I just mentioned.
So on that day, being that you're going to have hundreds of ladies shooting, and I know over the last 3 years you've had over 6,000 ladies try the day, but you do get some support from the GB shooters and some of the England shooters. But I know on this very special day, you're also putting something back into the sport, but also something back into charity as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been hugely lucky to be supported by ladies like Cheryl Hall, Abby Ling, Anissa North, Caroline Povey. And we are going to give £1 for every booking to help the non-funded GB shooters in their quest for gold in Rio. And also, we did some work last year with a fantastic charity called the Eve Appeal, who fund groundbreaking research into female cancers. So we'll be having a charity raffle on the day. And yeah, hopefully raise some money for these amazing ladies. And yeah, like you say, give something back.
And where can people find some more information about this great event and get booked on?
They can follow us on Twitter. There's kind of constant barrage of updates, or also on our website, which is shotgun and chelseabunclub.co.uk, or follow us on Instagram or Facebook.